First off, good morning. Let me say that it's an honor and sort of nerve-wracking to have the pleasure to speak in front of not only my peers who took this journey that we call high school, but the parents and the members of the school board along with any supporters of the graduating class of 2022. In the days leading up to this, I had a dilemma. I was worried about sounding, I'm not going to front, like a cornball. Pardon my younger vernacular, but trying to be authentic had me tight, I'm not going to front. So, in the corniest way possible, what's that saying? Here goes nothing. When my cleats first sunk into the ground and the first snap of my senior season of football began, I knew it was the beginning of the end. I just didn't realize it. From the get-go, the seniors on the football team were tasked with taking the first step of taking the team back basically to the limelight. For all of the seniors on the team, it was a task that we took on gratefully, with pride. It was a true brotherhood. We were united towards a common goal. Despite the personal trials and tribulations each of us had, we put it on the back burner for the sake of the cause. And the fact that we was coming out of COVID and we essentially had our own personal lives going on, and to drop that and to come put all we had into the team, it took a lot going for all of us. Throughout the season, I began to understand what people meant when they said football was a metaphor for life. And by metaphor for life, I meant it in the realm of accountability. On that team, we all had to man up and make our own mistakes. We didn't let all the things that plagued us in life be the reason we didn't succeed on the field. Every senior in the class of 2022 didn't let the background noise distract them from the task on hand. Every single last one of them. We kept them 100, we worked to be better. And for real, we actually got the whole class to collaborate on a lot of stuff. That was actually fun. Seeing every single one of their faces show up at some senior events, that was actually hype. Instead of people saying like they was gonna show up and yeah, didn't even show up, yeah, stuff like that. So you feel me? That was great to actually see. You know, like true support and participation, the class that you up in. I had to add a little humor up in there. But it was a lot of bickering, but we tried to keep it fair. And if you up in that group chat we had for the class of 2022, it was a lot of bickering, but we semi-held everybody accountable. But this should be a message. But today, as you see here, we have everybody surrounded, and we reap the rewards of our hard work, of all that bickering and holding each other accountable for making sure that we each individually did our job and make sure that we played a pivotal role and make sure we all made it to the stage that we are on today. This should be a message for everyone not to only hold themselves accountable, but to strive to accomplish not only the task at hand, no matter what it is. This isn't a lecture to try to tell anybody how to live their lives, because I'm not a saint, I'm not perfect, but holding yourself accountable is the first step to greatness. Because acknowledging what you're doing wrong and fixing that, yeah. But yeah. I know single-handedly that every single one of these singers, every single one of my peers in front of me put their personal issues aside to make it to the stage today. And I applaud them for that. And everyone should applaud them for that, because I know how hard it is trying to make it to I know how hard it is trying to do academics. Because I'm not going to front like I like being outside and doing everything but school. But that's neither here nor there, but you feel me? Today, I just wanted to let my class know how proud I am for us making it here, because I know this means that only the greatest is in store for every single one of us. I hope my words mean something. This ain't as corny as it looks as I'm typing. It's been a pleasure, but now I'm ready for my next endeavor. Thank you for your time.
How can I top that? Well, good morning, Dr. Sims, Mr. Wooden, school board members, faculty, staff, family, friends, and the class of 2022. I'm so proud of you all. To you, class of 22, my brothers and sisters, you have been right there with me, rowing through the stormy waters of the biggest fear we have ever had to face, high school. How does it feel to be back in the building? It's been far too long since we've been back to the sense of ordinary life, and I for one think we're long due for this satisfying feeling. Throughout the entire pandemic, I prayed for a normal year, just one normal year of high school, and well, my prayers were answered, and what a blessing it has been upon me and my fellow graduates. I'd love to give thanks to all the special people in my life that have made me the person I am, right now standing before you today. But if I were to list all those people, we'd be in this auditorium for about a week. Still, you know who you are. A year ago, we were sitting in front of computers, taking our classes through a screen. Not the most ideal way to learn, if you ask me. And I had these two very hard math classes, back to back, in the very same semester. Torture, wasn't it? And I was always good at school, though. I told myself that if I could do this and if I put my mind to it, I could do anything. But if I worked hard enough and I passed my classes, but I didn't. But what did I lose after those countless hours of my free time spent studying? It cost me my joy, my livelihood, and my pleasure. I dug a hole for myself through my incessant overworking. I was burnt out, but I didn't understand why. I had worked so hard, my grades looked adequate. Why did I feel this way? Why did I feel so empty, even if that report card reassured me that I had completed my goal? That beginning spark that had led me through my endeavors was starting to fizz out. I believe everyone has the spark within them to do great things, to achieve their goals, to lead healthy lives. But after a while, that spark needs fuel. The spark cannot carry you throughout your life, and it must be fueled with hard work. Normally people would stop at this point of advice. Work hard, and you will be successful. The end. However, this is only the first half. See, if you take a small spark and you constantly pour fuel into it, that flame will appear much larger for a spell, and it will take you some of the distance, but it'll burn out as well. And after all that overworking, you're going to be left with a burnt out husk of yourself, with no desire for your own interest. Only when you take a step back and breathe. The flame needs oxygen to keep growing steadily, right? Take time away from work that needs to be done. Take a break. Because even the Lord Almighty himself took a rest when he was finished with Earth's creation. Enjoying the life we have on Earth is just as important as the work at hand, arguably even more important. However, this is not just a free pass to completely disregard your work ethic, but I believe everyone deserves to take their time in their Sabbath and after giving it their all at their work, to not lose touch in who you truly are. But with this perfect balance of fueling the fire, while also taking steps back to fan this fire, we will ultimately decide the fate of our goals and aspirations. Whatever your goals may be, such as higher education, the military, or the workforce. So I encourage you today, the class of 2022, to say in the simplest terms, have a good work-life balance. That's all I have for you folks. Logan T. Edwards, Capricorn.
How y'all doing this morning? I will be introducing the speaker for this graduation ceremony. Dr. Kenneth White is a 2008 graduate of Surry County High School, where he was actively involved in multiple extracurricular activities while also playing football, baseball, and basketball. Dr. White went on to obtain his Bachelor's of Art in History with a minor in secondary education from Randolph-Macon College in Ashland, Virginia, in May of 2012. Following his college graduation, Dr. White started teaching 6th, 7th, and 8th grade history at Walker Grant Middle School in Fredericksburg, Virginia. During his time in Fredericksburg, he went on to pursue his master's in curriculum and instruction and graduate certificate in policy studies and leadership at the University of Richmond in Richmond, Virginia, where he completed both programs in the spring of 2015 and 2016, respectively. While pursuing learning at the University of Richmond, Dr. White transitioned out of the classroom after 4 years and became the Dean of Students at Meadowbrook High School in Chesterfield, Virginia for the 2016-2017 school year. As the Dean of Students, Dr. White supervised 2 content departments and served as the lead administrator for the Meadowbrook freshman class. After serving 1 year as a Dean of Students, Dr. White became the first associate principal at Meadowbrook High School for the 2017-2018 school year. While serving at Meadowbrook, Dr. White went on to obtain his Doctor of Education, which he completed in May 2020 from Virginia Commonwealth University. Following the 2017-2018 school year, Dr. White was named the principal of Highland Springs High School in Henrico County. Since April of 2018, Dr. White has served as the proud principal of one of Henrico's largest high schools, where he serves roughly 1,900 students, and 200 staff members. Dr. White also currently works as an adjunct professor with the master's program at Longwood University. Dr. White is married to the beautiful Amber White of Smithfield, Virginia, and they welcomed their first child, Ava McKeenan White, on February 19th, 2022. I bring you no other than Dr. Kenneth White.
Thank you, Wayne. Good morning, family. Good morning. Come on now. I came from Richmond. I'm back at home. We can do better than that. Good morning, family. Good morning. There we go. We are going to rejoice and be glad in it today as we are here to celebrate the class of 2022. Again, I'm here with family, so I appreciate you guys. It's been so welcoming and warm to be back and see so many different faces. I love Surry County. I love being from Surry, and I'm glad to be back here. I do want to first start with my family, who is here today, my immediate family. Again, my beautiful wife, Miss Amber White. She's here with us today. She's a Smithfield Packer, folks, so we'll let her kind of hang out today. We got a couple Smithfield fans here. We understand. All right. Then I have my mother and my father, Kenneth and Melvinette White. My brother who is here, also my sister, Kendra and her husband, Justin Berry, then my aunt, Burnett Hardy Keys, and my uncle, Robert Keys, and my grandmother, who is a bus driver legend here in Surry County, Virginia. I gotta throw that one out there. You give my grandmother a round of applause. She drove the bus for 40 years. I'm gonna get some brownie points for that later. Shut it down, I know that for sure. So I do want to thank Dr. Sims, Superintendent, Chairperson Marion Wilkins, Principal Ms. Ward, and other stage guests. I'm humbled to be back by the invite and blessed to be here with you guys. Also, graduates, I want you all to give a round of applause to your teachers, any staff members. Can we give them a round of applause, please? Because just like you all, they all had to make some changes as well. And serving as a principal, as an educator, they made a significant shift to be sure that we can get here today. So I want to make sure we give them the round of applause as needed. I also want you all to take a moment to acknowledge your family, your parents, your guardians, any other family members, so give them a round of applause as well. This is an active piece, folks, and you get involved here today with this speech. I think a lot of folks miss the importance of how many folks it takes to get young people across the stage. It truly takes a village to get young people to this point, so I want to make sure that we thank those who are here. And now, the reason we're here, class of Surry County High School class of 2022. Woo, we can clap for that, folks. Class 22. All right. That is the reason we are here, folks. We can clap for that. Again, being able to host an in-person graduation is a blessing, and we have to continue to navigate the real challenge of COVID-19. After doing a few of these in my career as a principal, I know a few things about graduation speakers. You probably won't remember my name, but it's okay, because I'm back at home, so most people call me Pac-Man. I was a fat baby, so we're not going to talk about that today. We'll move on. You may not remember my full speech, because the only thing on your mind right now is getting your diploma, and because we're in Surry, making it to somebody's cookout. I'm pretty sure I can guess what's on the menu for somebody's cookout today. We got fried fish, hamburgers. Come on, somebody talk to me. I heard somebody back here say, yeah, hot dogs, seafood salad, potato salad. The list goes on, but I'm pretty sure I know that's on somebody's menu for today. And if you're not having your own graduation cookout, I'm pretty sure you're going to someone's graduation cookout. So I'm not going to be in front of you terribly long, because I know that is the goal for us today. I do want to start with this. My success has been built on finding out who I am as a man and as a leader, and cultivate that into a set of skills that has opened many doors since leaving Surry County. See, like you, class of 2022, I sat in your seats at 17 years old, 14 years ago on June 14th, 2008. Flag Day, it's my grandmother's birthday as well. Had to throw that in again for Miss Epcot. I want to make sure we got her. At 17, I had an idea of what I wanted to do, but it took me leaving and closing this chapter in my life to truly find out who I was and the impact I wanted to have on those who I had the opportunity to interact with. Now, as I was gearing up for my speech, I made it a point to talk to some of my seniors about what I should say this morning. So, as you heard in the bio, I'm at Highland Springs High School. I'm the proud principal there. I have roughly 1,900 students. So I have about 450 seniors who will be graduating on Wednesday at the Siegel Center. And when I went to them and I asked them about their feedback, a few of my students said, Dr. White, don't get up there and start preaching. I said, oh, who, me? Me preach? I said, yes, Dr. White, like you do to us all the time. So me being me, my response back to them was, oh, that's what I do? So I preach? That's what I do to you guys? So what do I preach about? Now I want to get a little more information from my kids who I I preach to. You always tell us chase your dreams, wanting better for ourselves, keeping our heads up, and being life ready. You know the things you always say, Dr. White. So my counter back to that was, sounds like it's working. Because if you were coming back to me and you're telling me I'm preaching, that means you were listening to something. And I can tell you that was one of the proudest opportunities and events I had in my life when my kids came back and said that to me. Because like you guys as the class of 2022, they were my first class. So when I first came into Highland Springs High School, my first full class of seniors, or first full class of students, they're graduating on Wednesday. So you all share that same type of bond with students who you don't even know, who are in Richmond. And when we came into that year in 2018 in August, I never would have thought that they would have had a normal freshman year like you all did. Then their sophomore year, it would be interrupted by COVID. Who would have thought that you guys would have had to walk down the hallways with the, well, let me back up. Who would have thought you had to learn virtually for almost a year? Then you come back, you wear a mask, you have to walk down the hallways of Surry County High School with the mask on, social distance, and trust me, I know, I was there. Some things have changed, a lot has not. So I know the hallways of Surry County High School. But again, you all had the opportunity to be able to make it through those experiences. And now you are here. This is a monumental milestone for you to be able to complete this journey and complete your high school graduation. That alone deserves an applause for what you guys have done before. I did tell my seniors I would include some of their comments, so they wanted me to tell you guys, say, congrats, Surry Cougars, y'all made it. Apparently sometimes they think that I'm country, so they thought that was funny. Y'all made it. I told them I'd put that in there. They also said, go and do great things. They told me to tell you guys, we, the class of 2022, and again, you all and them, you made it through COVID high school, so you can go do anything, is what they told me directly to say to you guys. So with that, I crafted my speech. As you prepare to enter the next chapter of your life, I want to encourage you to do three things. Chase your dreams, find your impact, and always keep your head up on your journey. For me, this year's senior class, as I stated, they're my first full group of kids, and I encourage them every single day to be sure that they are chasing their dreams. You all live in a time now where you can chase any dream you want to chase, and you have to understand the importance of that. When you walk out of these doors, you all will be prepared. You have been prepared, and you will be able to go and chase any dream in which you want to be able to chase. The American poet and philosopher, Henry David Thoreau, once said, go confidently in the direction of your dreams, live your life as you always imagined. As you enter this new chapter, I encourage you guys to chase your dreams and go after them as vigorously and as hard as you go after the new TikTok, as you go after trying to record that TikTok. And I know you all do it, our kids do it at Highland Springs, so you guys all in the TikTok and recording those things, the new lyrics, all these things that you chase so hard, chase your dreams the same way you chase that. The go confidently piece is where you have to develop your mindset and make a decision to chase your dreams no matter which direction that they go. If you know it's your dream, be prepared to chase it and follow it through the ups and downs, the good and the bad. As I continue to chase my dream now as a principal, and it's funny, I was talking to Dr. Sims, and we were in the back, and she reminded me of a time when I was here. It was my senior year. We did Shadow Government Day. So I shadowed the late Dr. Hamlin at the time, who was the superintendent. And I told him, I want to be a superintendent. And Dr. Sims reminded me of that time, and she's absolutely right. I chase that dream every single day. I want to be the state superintendent of Virginia, and I'm going to do everything I can to make it to that goal. So again, folks, while you're chasing your dreams, remember your dreams are your dreams. They're not anybody else's dreams. Your dreams are your dreams. Your dreams may not look like everybody else's dreams, but that's okay. They're your dreams. One of my favorite quotes regarding dreams is from the former First Lady, Eleanor Roosevelt, who once said, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." So again, class of 2022, set goals, make plans to achieve your goals, and chase your dreams. My last part here, and then I'll go ahead and get out of your way so we can get to, again, the cookout. The your graduation pictures, your diplomas. I'm gonna slide out your way here soon. In 2019, my wife and I attended a service at St. Paul's Baptist Church, and the pastor, Dr. Lance Watson, shared a quote in his sermon. He said, and I've used this with my young people ever since, don't count your days, but make your days count. It was at that moment I started to think more deeply about my impact and leaving my mark. Today, class of 2022, I challenge you to realize that you again have a golden opportunity to leave your mark, and not only in this world, but leave your mark in a positive way as you chase your dreams. And when you look at how you go about doing those things, have a mindset that allows you the opportunity to always keep your head up, look to the sky, and keep moving forward. You have what you need. You are geared up. You have the tools to be successful. You will be successful. And one thing I learned about being a principal, we speak things into existence. This class of 2022, here at Surry County High School, will be successful. And whatever you do, you will be successful. And I close with this. It has been my honor and my most humble privilege to be here and spend some time with you guys this morning and to share this important milestone, and I pray protection over all of you all. Life is real. Life is hard. I'll say that again. Life is hard. Have you seen the gas prices? Life is hard. So again, you are prepared. I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you for the invite. Class of 2022, go and do great things. Congratulations.
Morning, everybody. Can we give Dr. White another round of applause? We can do better than that. My name is James E. Pope Jr., Assistant Principal, Capricorn. And I had the wonderful privilege of coaching as well as teaching Dr. White when he was here in 11th PE. So it's a great day. He went on some great things, and this is what you'll never know. When I was pursuing my administrative goals, I got to call on a former student who was already principal, and he helped me out with a lot of things. So a lot of people don't know that, but I appreciate it, Dr. White. So we're gonna start off with the Financial Aid and Scholarship Awards for our wonderful class of 2022. Ayana Bailey. Jerusalem Baptist Church, $300. VSU Troy E. Quinn Award, $12,000. Barton College, $36,000. Lord Hamlin Memorial Scholarship, $1,000. William A. Womble Memorial Scholarship, $500, for a total of $49,800. Malachi Triple B Brown. Brown's AME Church, Bailey and Gray Scholarship, $2,500. Barton College, $56,000. Lord Hamlin Memorial Scholarship, $1,000. Pocahontas Tempest Baptist Church, $200. William A. Womble Memorial Scholarship, $500. LP Jackson Class of 1973 Scholarship, $300. Joseph A. Ellis Scholarship, $750. And the William H. Miller Jr. Scholarship, $500, for a total of $61,750. My wonderful Felicia Clary. Me and Felicia had a special relationship for about half the year. I mispronounced her name the entire time, and she used to fuss me out. But I got it right by graduation. I told you I would. Barton College, $56,000. Virginia State University, $6,500. Old Dominion University, $2,500. Virginia Commonwealth University, $25,395. Virginia Sheriff's Institute Scholarship, $1,000, for a total of $91,395. Cornelius Trey Drew III. Barton College, $40,000 for a total of $40,000. Logan Edwards, College of William and Mary, $18,848 for a total of $18,840. Joseph A. Ellis III, trade number 2, Barton College, $56,000, Radford University, $28,000, Mary Baldwin University, $72,000, Old Dominion University, $10,000, Murray State University, $6,500, Longwood University, $12,000, Eastern Mennonite University, $80,000, Joseph A. Ellis Scholarship, $1,000, William H. Miller Jr. Scholarship, $500, and Jerusalem Baptist Church, $300 for a grand total of $266,300. Randasia Evans. Just like Felicia, but a little longer, I mispronounced her name for 3/4 of the year. But I told her I would get it correct for graduation. Richard Bland College of William and Mary, $15,196 for a total of $15,196. Ellie Fleming, Barton College, $40,000. George R. Pulley Jr. Scholarship, $2,935. Richard Bland College of William and Mary, $14,445 for a grand total of $57,380. Christina Goddard, Longwood College Merit Scholarship, $20,000. Radford University Merit Scholarship, $12,000. Mary Baldwin University Merit Scholarship, $20,000. For the grants programs, $11,545 for a grand total of $63,545. Kyrie Green, William A. Womble Memorial Scholarship, $500 for a grand total of $500. Reagan Griffin, Barton College, $40,000. Joseph A. Ellis Scholarship, $500 for a grand total of $40,500. Mackenzie Harder, Barton College, $40,000 for a grand total of $40,000. Daquan Hinton, Virginia Union University, $18,395 for a grand total of $18,395. Malaysia Junkins, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, Phi Psi Omega Chapter, $1,000. Phi Chi Omega Chapter, apologies. Please don't beat me up in the hallway. Virginia State University, $8,495. George Mason University, $11,395. North Carolina Central University, $10,495. Richard Bland College, $9,095. Shawan University, $36,008. Marymount University, $22,500. Selma College, $26,649. UNC Greensboro, $1,500. East Tennessee State University, $6,495. And Hampton University, $11,995 for a grand total of $1,045. Correction, $145,627. Eric Kelly Jr., Barton College, $36,000 for a grand total of $36,000. Christian C. Lane, Barton College, $56,000. Virginia State University Provost Scholarship, $26,000 for a grand total of $82,000. Asia Lee, Barton College, $64,000. Smithfield Alumni Chapter, $1,000. Hampton University, $64,000. North Carolina A&T State University, $6,895. Virginia Commonwealth University, $2,000. Old Dominion University, $5,000. Howard University, $24,067. Merritt Baldwin University, $84,000. Virginia Union University, $72,000. William H. Miller Jr. Scholarship, $500. Brown's AME Church, Bailey, and Gray Scholarship, $2,500 for a grand total of $325,962. Sherry Little. Marion B. Godwin Book Scholarship, $150 for a grand total of $150. And Nia Miller. Mount Nebo Baptist Church, $650. Old Dominion University, $20,000. Chowan University, $44,000. University of New Orleans, $16,000. American Rescue Plan Grant, $2,000. VGAP Grant, $5,500. Federal Pell Grant, $5,845. William A. Womble Memorial Scholarship, $500. SEED Seed Scholarship, $400. William H. Miller Jr. Scholarship, $500 for a grand total of $95,395. Kamari Palmer, Barton College, $9,000 for a grand total of $9,000. Man Wayne Ricks, Barton College, $64,000. Old Dominion University, $20,000 for a grand total of $84,000. Parrish Smith, Barton College, $64,000 for a grand total of $64,000. Julian Thomas, Seed Scholarship, $400. Mount Nebo Baptist Church, $500 for a grand total of $900. So the grand total for the class of 2022 is $1,606,643,000. Congratulations.
Good morning. Good morning. Let's give another round of applause for all the scholarship and financial aid awards. I'd like to thank you, Coach Pope, for presenting those, as well as our wonderful valedictorian and salutatorian, Logan and Parrish, for your words of wisdom. And Dr. White, thank you for being here and coming back home to Surry County today. Before we continue with our ceremony, I would like to make acknowledgments of our dignitaries and special guests in attendance. So when I call you, please stand to be recognized. Our current school board members, Dr. Marion Wilkins, chairperson. Miss Elsie Dennis, vice chairperson. Ms. Faye Perkins, Mrs. Laura Ruffin, and Dr. Valencia Williams. Any current and former members of the Board of Supervisors in attendance today, please stand to be recognized. Do we have any current and former elected or county officials in attendance today? All right. Surry County pastors, ministers, and church leaders, please stand to be recognized. Our superintendent, Dr. Sabrina Sims, and our assistant to the superintendent, Mr. Gyron Wooden Jr. Luther Porter Jackson Middle School administrators, Ms. Craddock and Mr. Neal, are you in the audience today? Okay. Our class of 2022 senior sponsors, Mrs. Edwards-Jones, Mrs. Gilchrist, and Ms. Bramble. All Surry County High School faculty and staff members, please stand to be recognized. Give them a round of applause. would also at this time like to honor alumni in attendance that are celebrating milestone class reunions this year. If there are any alumni in the audience from the classes of 2012, 2002, 1992, or 1982, and celebrating their 10, 20, 30, or 40-year class reunions, please stand to be recognized. We are honored today to have in our audience the Luther Porter Jackson High School class of 1972, celebrating their 50-year class reunion this year. This class includes former Surry County Public Schools Director, Dr. Barbara Brown. Class of 1972, please stand to be recognized. 50 years. Thank you. I would like to now just take a moment to highlight this awesome group of students in front of you. As Dr. White alluded to, and as you all know, the class of 2022 had their sophomore year stopped abruptly by COVID, and in their junior year, they were virtual for 3/4 of that school year. This class returned in full enthusiasm and energy this year to celebrate this milestone year of high school. They definitely made up for missed time. With the support and encouragement of their teachers and sponsors, they celebrated themselves and each other as they made this journey. Collectively, the class of 2022 has earned 500 college credits through the John Tyler Dual Enrollment Program. They have committed to nearly 20 universities, colleges, community colleges, and trade schools for their post-secondary decisions. And 98% of the class has earned an industry credential, equipping them for the world of work and for higher education after today. That is awesome and an amazing achievement to celebrate. At this time, I'd like to honor some members of the class of 2022 that aren't able to be with us today. We did have 2 foreign exchange students this year, Bulasal Husamboyeva from Uzbekistan and Zina Abdelatef from Egypt. They definitely seamlessly joined our Cougar family, built lasting friendships, and enjoyed learning in the United States, but unfortunately they had to return to their home countries before graduation day. So if we could please just give them a round of applause for their awesome. And next I would like to honor student David Heflin. David is unable to celebrate this occasion with us in person today. He has been a member of the class of 2022 since the 4th grade, and many of the students in front of you remember him from Surry Elementary School. So we would like to honor his academic accomplishments today with a round of applause as well. Finally, please join me in recognizing a senior that has had perfect attendance for her entire academic career. And when I say her entire academic career, I mean since kindergarten. The student has never missed a day of school. Please join me in celebrating this amazing achievement for Victoria Strickland. That's awesome, isn't it? To the class of 2022, you all are a special group to me. As you know, you were in 9th grade, my first year here as assistant principal, and I have truly enjoyed watching you grow into the young men and women that you are today. You are ambitious and motivated to achieve your goals and dreams, and you certainly have a spirit of revolution and change that will undeniably make a mark on your community and this world. I'm very proud of you. My advice to you as you move forward in your lives, and this is a reminder that I give myself, is that everything is figure-outable. Now, some of the teachers are probably looking at me saying, why is Ms. Ward up there saying figure-outable? That's not even a real word. And just so you know, half of adulting is making things up as you go along. So get used to that. Figure-outable means you will find a way, you will find a solution to every challenge that comes before you, no matter what it is. And buckle up, because there will be some, there will be challenges. You will be able to navigate those challenges with determination, persistence, and time. Every problem is figure-outable. The most powerful words in the universe are the words you say to yourself. Always believe in yourself and trust that your parents, your families, your grandparents, your community, your friends have impressed upon you the ability to figure it out, whatever the challenge is before you. Last but certainly not least, Cougar family, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, relatives, friends, community members, we applaud you. Thank you for the love, sacrifices, and support that you have provided to your kids. Today's achievement is yours as well. Graduates, at this time, please stand and applaud your families. Thank you. So now, for what we've all gathered here today for, the presentations of the diplomas. Dr. Sims, on behalf of the administration and faculty of Surry County High School, it is my honor to present to you the candidates for graduation who have met all the requirements to receive their diploma.
Good morning, and what a wonderful day for graduation. Thank you, Principal Ward. And I also would like to thank Dr. White. Dr. White, your words of encouragement for the class of 2022 should inspire them not for this year, but for many years to come. And I offer also just a few words that centers on goals. Dr. White encouraged you to set high goals and continuously work towards achieving them. I'm going to encourage you to set those high goals, but also make sure that you are associating yourself with others who have set high goals. I look at you and I think of you as my children, and this is what I would say to my child. Don't associate with anyone that's not going anywhere. And I say that to you. Don't associate with anyone that's not going anywhere. Set your goals, work hard to reach those goals, but make sure that your friends and your peers are doing exactly the same. So with that being said, as the proud superintendent of Surry County Public Schools, who have been pushed by Dr. White for many years, I was afraid he would become superintendent before I would. But his goal kept my goal going. My goal was to get there before he did. And I stand here proudly to say that I'm the